Dumpster fire for president. Televangelist Kenneth Copeland laughs at the media for declaring that Joe Biden has won the election and will become president.
Speaking of crazy, that was psycho.
Yeah,
So psycho.
Psycho here and psycho there, too. I wonder if their brains are just breaking. Are all the God people who are like, spent all of their social and their currency going all in on saying that this guy has been completely chosen by God? Are they just losing their minds, or is the way that they all justify this by saying Biden is evil? Do they still believe in God?
I know. Has their faith been tested and shaken?
No, because everybody just believes whatever they want to believe. It's God's will. And if God doesn't align with my will, it's obviously the work of the devil.
Well, former Congresswoman Michelle Bachmann calls on God to smash the delusion that Joe Biden is our president.
The angels are coming from Africa to smash the delusion of Biden. The angels are coming from... All these people are crazy.
Yeah.
The God people are having a rough week, so we should say a prayer for them.
Then we have Fox pundit refuses to admit Biden won. The anchor reacts, not realizing she's live.
That was hilarious.
Just because CNN says, or even Fox News says that somebody's president doesn't make them president. So I think everybody wants to know that this was done properly.
What is happening? Like, Trace, we've called it.
Just the condescension and absolute sneering contempt that she has for just this normie pundit who came on her network was really the most revealing part, because I feel like all journalists have so much contempt for the average American person. Mm-hmm. It feels that way. And she really just let the mask drop. I love whenever journalists let the mask drop and you see this, she's like, ugh, God, who let this plebe on our show? Doesn't she know that Fox News called this already? Fox News, that's right.
This one moment was interesting.
Fox News is the word of God.
Fox News actually told the truth about the vote count.
It's always shocking when an impartial journalist does his or her job on a clearly biased network, whether that's CNN or Fox or MSNBC, and they buck against the narrative you're used to hearing from that network. You're like, oh my God, look at this brave man doing the work he's supposed to be doing. Calling balls and strikes. Do they exist in the wild anymore? A unicorn, if you will. It's crazy.
The Trump campaign has said that they wanted to have their poll watchers there, and that I guess they're being asked to provide evidence for something that they say they weren't able to even participate in.
That's not true. It's not true. It's just not true. Republicans have been in this room, in that room, where they're supposed to be, standing alongside with the Democrats.
She's like, don't say it. Don't say it. He's like, no. Actually, no.
Journalistic integrity isn't dead.
No, it's not. And that poor punditry lady, she looked like her brain was about to explode at one point when he was saying the president is not telling the truth. The president is wrong.
So the claim from the Trump campaign and the president about that is not true. It is false.
You could see her eyes like she was just going to disappear, like Thanos snaps and she just poof. Some executive from Fox is like, get her off the show. You cut away from commercial and come back and her chair is empty.